So we have made our first tactical move in this game of war, and this great endeavor to see Rivellon under one banner once again. A proper draconic battle. Now, we have new generals are here, so I suppose we will meet them in the throne room.
My Lord Dragon,
Oh,
allow
You're
me to
not
present
new.
your team of generals. Edmund, you already know,
yes,
but I
we
now
are
have the
familiar.
pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth, but the more so of heart.
Well, despite no noble, strong blood running through her veins, she will have her purpose.
We four have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revellon's throne. Bastard no longer, you shall be known as Commander, until the day comes that you shall be king.
I see my forward thrust into enemy territory has pleased you, Henry. And you have more faith in me. This is good.
All hail the dragon.
Yes, oh hail your draconic
Hail.
master.
Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
Hail to you as well. Now let's meet these new... So here's
How's it hanging,
Scarlet.
Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse.
Yes.
All part of the fun,
I'm
though, I
not
reckon.
one
So
lonely
give me a
beast.
shout when I can take you for a spin.
No. I shall take my leave now, young one. Learn a better tongue. And you?
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve.
Oh?
True, to know we have a dragon knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many hearts that will have to be won so that we may overthrow the spreading dark.
True. You have an understanding of this, Catherine, most noble of, I don't remember where from. However...
But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Forgive me then if I do wonder, will this commander pass muster? Earn his wings? Earn his crown?
Why do you put the emphasis on male offspring, Catherine?
Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent.
Oh?
Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. No more.
I will not say you underestimate the value of man. You vastly overestimate the value of your human females. They are as base as the other side of your coin.
Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
I shall take my leave then, if you think so. And prove you wrong. Edmund!
It's going to take some getting used to, you know, to call you Commander.
Good.
Verily, I was rather opposed to the notion. But Maxos in his infinite wisdom insisted we up the level of common courtesy toward you. Commoner would have done. Commander, though, it shall be.
An emperor it shall soon be, Edmund. So you like to talk down to people, don't you?
As much as it is in the eagle's nature to look down upon the world in hunt of lesser creatures, it is my genius that makes me soar high above all others. Lesser creatures indeed.
You hide your soft uncertainties behind the decadence of a suit. How amusing.
At the lone top do I reside, but I would have it no other way. Those who do not understand, all but everyone, calls me a loner, thinking the word to be a pejorative. But it is on the contrary glorious to live in sweet isolation when all around you non-lizards, that is to say inferiors, skitter and crawl like vermin.
Yes, though only one of us can soar.
I am a solitudinarian, for my nature makes me so. And when I do have contact with those I loathe, inevitably I talk down to them as it is impossible to communicate on a level of equality when there is none to be had.
Indeed, there is none equality to be had, but know that all serve their purpose. Must remember that. Now, more science. Oh, we only have 3 points. What does Grumio
It's
have to
wondrous,
say?
Milord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my dreams.
Really?
She tells me fantastic things, newfangled and new formed. I can make them all for you if you provide the right resources.
So this ship, it sings to you?
Indeed she does, Milord. A soft voice sings inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory. Shows me things not even wizards could dream of.
See you later. Your description worries me. This sounds more like a flight of fantasy, if you will. Now, I think it's time to wage war once more. I'm becoming a rhyming dragon. How cute. So, let's see. We have 1 grenadier and a transport. I say we will reinforce this Ronthine. Our grenadier will move aboard our transport and we will claim this southern isle for our own. Now, we have cards, I hear. Yes, rejuvenation. Revenue increased 200% for 1 turn. That might be interesting. Let's see, what do we have? This is free, 4, 2. Might as well use that card for more wealth in this area. For there's a great value in all that glitters. So I know in my draconic heart. So how do I use this? Oh yes. Now we'll build an... Oh, we don't have any funds. That's unfortunate. Oh, we are very strongly reinforced here. That is good. Now, if we move this one to this isle... Yes, our reinforcement should be fine here. Until we have more funds to advance. I think we'll leave it at this. Right, begin the operations now, my forces. A sabotage. Craven bastard. Oh, we'll have a battle for that isle, won't we? Yes, they are reinforcing there. Chance to win, 84%. This is very good. Let's begin this battle. 1 trooper. We have armor. I say we just automate this sucker. And all done. Excellent. famed generals flock to the banner of the bastard. Maybe I should, see a moment. I should maybe read this as a old-timey war announcer. Total casualties of war! 2,400! Famed generals flock to the banner of the bastard! Emperor accused of war crimes in latest victory! Investigations could take years! Emperor denies all charges! The untold story of our bastard emperor! Other side? Interesting.
Ah, Commander. No doubt
Yes.
you've had an eventful and successful day so far.
Greetings again,
But
Maxos.
don't rest on your laurels just yet. For I'm here to inform you the councillors have arrived. The ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor to be.
Don't you think a duel with a dragon is somewhat unfair for immortal races?
You may think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman, for the one necessarily influences the other.
I see. Well, I do want to guide my people to what their glorious destiny is.
Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes, when all around us, machines of war threaten the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, this is only logical.
Yes, I know. Small eyes, small minds.
We may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and small.
Well, do not worry. My eyes are firmly on the future of this place.
This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you of all people will rise to the occasion. Your counselors await you in the throne room, Commander. Godspeed.
Yes, Godspeed indeed. Here we get to one of the more fun parts of this game. It's just the whole political aspect. Which is why I wanted to have a very clear character idea as to who my character was. And I don't just want to make the choices of myself. That's not fun. That's way too predictable, I think. And so let's meet these counselors.
Aha! Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander.
Honored
the
silence
dragon that would
indeed.
deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's throne.
Clever little man. I greet you and honor you, small one.
Let me cut right to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather.
I see.
The entire realm is under siege, and the free peoples left need a strong leader. One who inspires.
You'll find no stronger than I, small one. Have no doubt of that.
You see, there may be a war going on, Commander, but that doesn't mean you don't have a realm to rule. Oftentimes, political concerns will take precedence over military ones, no matter how trivial they may sometimes seem in these dark times.
I am well aware, no need to make your case any further.
As much as possible, where your rule has been established, everyday life must continue like it would in times of peace, and everyday life concerns itself with everyday worries. The people will look to you for guidance in these matters.
Yes, I will make the rivers flow efficiently and have the machine run as it should. Continue.
We, as their representatives, have witnessed your triumphs with mounting awe, and have agreed you are to be the one, the hero, who shall both restore the kingdom and recommence the workings of government. I therefore declare you Emperor. Long live the Emperor!
Oh, I do appreciate your intention, small one. But I don't think you are really in a position to truly crown anyone emperor just yet.
Long live the Emperor!
Long live the emperor, then. The first draconic empire, if you will. Let's meet these people.
May the Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate your soul.
You hold the gods in high regard, it seems. This is good.
The highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, Commander. We are those that have known death, have walked its black shores, but then have been restored to life.
Well, I can imagine such to be a life-changing experience.
You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. You are but in the phase of flesh. Yet if you are devout and sweat in service of the Seven, you too, after the Dark Mother has lulled you to sleep, may be plucked from the dales of shadow and given the perpetuity of the bone.
Yes, well. An undead dragon, such will be a terrifying sight. Though I do not intend to go into that veil of shadow for a long, long time, Yorick.
Do well by the gods, Commander, and you'll do well by us, as well as all in the realm. We have many proposals to that effect, which I will bring before you in due time. So say I, Yorick, humble servant of the Seven.
Humble indeed. A pleasure to have met you.
Honored to meet you, Commander. I am Oberon, envoy of the Elves, ambassador of the beasts, spokesman of plants, here in the hope that our new Emperor will treat majestic Rivellon with the reverence she deserves, even in these times of frightful war.
An honor to meet you, Oberon. Though I can't imagine plants having much need for a spokesman, or having much need to speak at all. So, what makes you elves tick?
Well, Commander, if elves were the only race to have become what they misnomer civilized, this globe and all upon it would exist in a paradise of such perfection, the gods need not create for us a heaven. Such, alas, is the fiction, not the reality.
Indeed. Very much fiction, I believe.
Others, less scrupulous in the handling of natural beauty, have risen to prominence. They hack and mine, blast, drain, and usurp. As much as we can, we condemn and attempt to stop their misguided endeavors. We are the Green Mothers, unwavering paladins, and it is our fondest desire you, Commander, will join our ranks.
Perhaps. But the world may be shaped by a strong enough hand. Remember that.
Defend nature, and defend the little man, for they will in turn defend you.
Yorick?
A happy
Are you
people,
mocking him?
one with the wilds, will fight for its country with redoubled zeal.
Good. So
To that effect, I
grown-ups
hope
are
we'll
that.
have your backing.
Perhaps. Good day, Oberon. I'll need to deal with these others. Now the short one we already know. What is this tall and lovely creature?
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard lords, I, Prospera, endorse your newfound emperorship. Sorely we are in need of a dragon commander.
Tell me a bit of your kind, Prospera. Also, a pleasure to meet you. I am Aven.
We are not a people that make great demands, Commander. We simply hold many a thing dear without succumbing to the excess of it.
A noble trait, if it is to be believed.
The dwarves revere their gold to such an extent it becomes a fetish. Elves abide so strictly by nature they become her slaves. We like gold, for it is an economical mast. We like nature, for she sustains us. Yet none of the two we idolize.
Smart enough. Still, gold is lovely.
Reason and liberty, those are our bywords. Territories we defend valiantly. Territories, alas, easily encroached upon, for emperors tend to curtail them. Our ideal is therefore not a monarchy, but a republic. Think on that, Commander, as you pursue the throne.
Cute. But popularity contests do not... what a jiggle. Popularity contests do not yield much in wisdom, only in charisma, Prospera. And we need both. That's why we need an emperor. Now, you last one, you strange creature. Who are you?
By Grumio's gadgets, it's a pleasure indeed to shake hands with you, Commander. Your technician is my nephew, don't you know? And I am Trunculo Shortfuse, son of Trunculo Even Shorter Fuse. Praised be the dragon!
How can your father be even shorter fuse and you just short fuse? Isn't it a downgrade? What do you imps bring to the table besides technology?
Ha! You want gizmos? You want imps. You want the unthinkable? You want imps. You want great, big, loud, bright fire explosions? Lords above, it's imps you want. We live for all that is new and shiny.
I see, so that's not all that new.
The old, we blow it up. The new, we study it for a while before we blow it up. Why? Because there's always something even newer waiting around the corner. Science, Great Dragon, never sits still. Try,
I see.
investigate, experiment. And with a bit of luck, boom! Ha ha ha! A bigger bang than ever.
That's joyous, I suppose.
On a more serious note though, Commander, science is indeed our passion. And we
yes.
hope that under your rule, we will be free to explore its limits. Damn the gods, for there are none, and damn petty morality, for it is a brake on progress. Back us, and we'll craft you miracles.
Well, I do not believe the damning of the gods and morality until that wise small one. Not when you have a whole realm to shape, instead of just blowing it up. Now, and
Isn't this a world gone topsy-turvy? I've declared you Emperor, and you don't even know my name.
Oh, did I not?
Sir Falstaff Silvervein, Commander. Born and bred neath the Emerald Mountains. There. Now that we've been acquainted, I do declare it's time for a beer.
Well, I do not drink much beer. Still, it is a pleasure to meet you, Sir Falstaff Silvervein. I am Aven. Tell me a bit more about you dwarves.
A prouder folk you'll ne'er meet, Commander, nor a more robust one. Best
No, a
allies an
shorter one, I
aspiring
suppose.
king can have, for our love of gold and all things precious is legendary, and gold is what an emperor needs if it be conquest that takes his fancy.
Yes, and
So
a proper
listen
dragon horde.
when I give advice, for your economy will prosper by it.
Very well, I will listen, and possibly discard your thoughts if they are too small.
Liquid gold, of course, is another of our pride and joys. For ale a sparkle, we'd go to war.
I
But
see.
our families, above all, Commander, are holy. Those manifold kernels that band together, and like the rings that form a chain mail, shape a society that is stout and steadfast.
Surprisingly poetic, Sir Falstaff. There might be more to your words than you admit yourself.
Yes, dwarven families grow as plenty as the grain on 1,000 wheat fields. And just like grain, it is from them that we derive the bread that nourishes civilization, and the beer that quenches its thirst.
I see. A lovely bit of wording, Sir Falstaff. There might be potential in you, more than you realize. Ooh, we have more power to spend. Well, that's a good thing. Now, let's see if we can take some advanced technologies here. Armors. Oh yes, we've encountered those on the Isle. Rockets. I do like mortars. Or should I go for armor? I think armor would be nice. Very good from what I remember. Let's buy some armor. There we go. So I think I will do a bit more conquest. And when we return, we'll have more matters to attend to on the ship, I imagine. So this, we're getting to the fun part. I really like the whole political stuff and all the meeting, all the characters and everything. So, till the next episode, bye bye.